Some of my earliest memories were sitting 2 feet from the TV, playing Atari and Nintendo, and just beating every game I possibly could. And I got really, really good at it, and I ended up being branded the Wizard from the 1989 movie. And actually, it wasn't my only nickname. You know, I had older brothers, Rouch, Professor Onsbach, Howard the Duck. That's a good one. Upchuck was my personal favorite. No one really called me that. And then I had my gamer names, Liger, the H, and his a Howie, which is my current PSN forum name. It was actually based off Howard the Duck, so that name's followed me my whole life. In college, I worked here as a summer job, testing games, 2004, 99 Sports, PlayStation 1. I think some of you might know a game, Game Day. Danny Tomlinson, what a cover athlete. And then I went on to test a bunch of other games, kind of went through a bunch of cycles, PSP, PS2, PlayStation 3, and I just didn't really feel like, you know, the Wizard skills were being recognized, so I decided to move on and be a professional surfer, which, you know, I decided probably not going to work out realistically in my life, hard to make money for me, but it was a good try. So I'm like, I'm going to make money again, started being a brewer for Stone. And if you had a Stone IPA from 2006 to 2010 and enjoyed it, it's probably because I made it. If not, it's because one of the other brewers made it. And then I was actually given an opportunity to come back to Sony and help produce websites for the video games that San Diego Studios makes. And, you know, I was eager, so I love games, came back, and after years of working on websites and, you know, learning how the programmers program the server code to in-game to the website, and then they started growing where they develop now the websites interact with the game. You can actually manage your schedules, and you can do all kinds of stuff on the website that goes with the game. So it just started growing and getting more interesting and more complicated. But the other part of these websites is the forums. So people can sit there and voice any opinion that they have. You know, they sit there and tell you every detail you might not even know about your own game, or, you know, it just is really elaborate. And I think you guys can imagine how vocal they can get. You know, if they're not happy, they're going to let you know in more ways than one. So as I was making these websites, I started listening to the forums, kind of going, oh, I'm a little bit responsible for this because I'm providing them this space to talk. And I wasn't really liking what I was hearing. You know, it was just a lot of bad feedback, a lot of negativity, and the overall vibe was we weren't supporting our product. And as you can see, EA got voted worst company in America 2 years in a row for kind of the same reason. They, you know, are being accused of not supporting their product. Whether they were or not is debatable, but we don't want that achievement. So kind of what I've been dealing with is just supporting our products, you know, post-launch, dealing with consumers, fixing bugs, fixing issues, working with the programmers. And then we decided, you know, since we have issues that are unforeseeable in tests, you just won't see it till it goes wild, how do we please these really high expectation consumers that find the issues and report them to us? So I figure we might as well let them help us and give them an avenue to facilitate it. So I said, let's make them game testers, just like I was, you know. And they're always right next to their computer anyways, so they're going to post it somewhere. You might as well facilitate it. So we designed a bug reporting tool that we added to all our website software and admin software so we can manage it. People can submit new reports. The community can vote, you know, to make it more important, less important. We can comment to get more feedback, or just to let them know, hey, this is next year's issue, or we're fixing this tomorrow. And what it really did is it extended the testing cycle all the way through again. So it just, and for free. So it just extended this software development cycle just a little bit longer, a little bit more efficient, in my opinion, and it seems to work. You know, and little Howie isn't going to be happy when his game's broken. And then a lot of people are going to keep talking, so how do we come to a solution? How do we, like, you know, meet a common ground? And I think the best way is just to hear their voices, you know, organize in a way that's efficient for us to fix it, and to communicate to them that, hey, we are working on it, we do care, it is important, this is our game. And next thing you know, we didn't have anyone spam it with bad stuff. It worked out really well. This is the first year we tried it, and we're going to do it again next year, and we're going to add it to more games. And I started getting emails like this instead of hate emails. Thanks a ton. It's good to see devs actually care and take action. And if you don't know what a production application support technician is, it's pretty much someone who helps produce a product as best as possible and as efficiently as possible. Thank you for listening, and that's my story.